right, welcome to another episode of Your Daily Scrum. I'm professional Scrum trainer Ryan Ripley. That guy over there is professional Scrum trainer Todd Miller. Todd, how are you doing?
Great. How are you doing?
Uh-oh, you have a smirk. What's up?
The weather's beautiful outside. You know.
You're just happy.
I'm just happy. Can I just be happy, Ryan?
Sure you can. You're allowed to be happy, although I don't trust it. Everyone, leave us a comment below. Did Todd just have a thought that he's controlling himself about? He's not going to zing me, or was he just enjoying the happy weather, for the nice weather? Leave a comment below which way you think, and we'll see how it goes. But you know what, Todd? People have been leaving. All seriousness, we're just playing.
Yep.
A lot of great questions in the comments section, and this one today looks like a lot of fun. How is risk management handled in Scrum? What are your thoughts here, buddy?
So I think this is one of the beautiful parts of the Scrum framework is that unlike traditional project management, we retire risk in Scrum. We don't accumulate it.
Yep.
And I know that's loaded. I know that we probably have a lot to inspect and talk about when I kind of fired that shot there. But the reality of it is in Scrum, we don't want to accumulate risk. We want to retire it. And there's a lot of different ways to do that.
You know, I just remember early in my career, very traditional projects where the first 90% of that project would go by pretty quickly, right? Relatively. But then that last 10% would take almost twice as long as the first 90%. Right. You know what I mean? And it was one of those weird phenomenons. And I sat down and thought about it and talked to a lot of friends. And we've talked about this before too, where what we realized was all of the risky bits waited for the end. And all that risk emerged at the end, and it just pushed everything off and pushed everything off and pushed everything off. You know, I like your comment opening up here. I think you get risk management for free in the Scrum framework, right? We're continually trying to release. So frequent releases gets us frequent feedback, which means we're not putting too much value at risk at any given time. We're making sure we stay aligned with the customer. So we're not risking building the wrong thing at the right time for the wrong thing, wrong time, wrong person. We're also, though, potentially releasable all the time. And so we know that we can release, so our environments aren't creating risk for us. You know, dev and QA don't match production, so we can't go live. Like that stuff just should never happen on a team performing professional Scrum. And so a lot of risk management, to your big shot at the beginning, I think is built in for free.
It is. And, kind of steering that a little bit in a particular direction, that's a factor that a product owner can use when they're ordering the product backlog. If something is really, 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 really risky, it should be towards the top of the product backlog, right? And we want to do that, and we want to ship that. Uh-oh, look who's here.
Ginger!
Yeah, speaking of risky, there's Ginger in today's episode. But that's a factor that we can use when we're ordering the product backlog is the risk associated with an item or a set of items or something in that regards. And like you said, the risk that the market doesn't receive the product. Well, we should be shipping frequently. Let's reduce that risk by validating our assumptions, right? Yep. So yeah, I kind of like it. You get it for free.
Yeah. And then if you're in an organization so Todd and I have worked in a lot of regulated environments, right? Whether it's financial, medical device, where like you have, federal government or FDA or whatever, you can bring those practices into the framework. The beautiful thing about Scrum is that it's a framework. There's a lot of space to do what makes sense in your context. And so if you need that additional scrutiny, that additional a lot of those things that you use to mitigate the risk of products, a lot of that stuff fits beautifully in a definition of done. Scrum can help you make those things transparent, and you still get a lot of the management of that risk built into the framework just as part of doing Scrum. So I think it's a great framework for risk management. It's a great framework for product delivery. It's a great framework for value delivery if we just decide to do it as professionals.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. We retire risk. We don't accumulate it, right? That's the ultimate thing, what we're looking for in Scrum. Retire the risk, don't accumulate it.
I love it. I think that's a great place to stop on for today's episode of Your Daily Scrum. Be sure to like and subscribe. We smash that subscribe button, don't we, Todd?
Yep, you caught me taking a sip of water off a camera, but you're doggone right. We smash it.
Nice. Check out the socials. It's all at Agile for Humans on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We've been dropping a lot of content lately. We're getting a lot of great feedback from all of you. So thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting. Leave your questions in the comments below. We love taking questions from the comments and turning them into videos. Check out some of the videos we've referenced here. We think they could help you as well. And next time, you know what? Next time will be probably tomorrow. We'll have a new question to answer. We hope you tune in. But for the rest of the day today, have a good one, deliver some value, and we'll see you then.
And retire some risk.
Retire the risk.